toward Mafia.
What are you guys up to? Who the f*** are you? Special Agent Lori Blake. Who the f*** are you? Sir, I'm with the FBI. Are your civil rights being violated?
Yes, ma'am. These people came into my place of business and they just grabbed me. They didn't read me my rights.
Okay, sorry. I was just kidding. I don't care. I know there's a line, but could I go next?
Does he sweat through the...
Smudges.
So it's a racist detector.
That's an oversimplification.
Sorry, I got a seed stuck there or something. You know, you wear a mirror on your face, people are going to use it.
It'd be so hard to wear that mask all day.
Right?
Like some of the other ones I get.
Like, I know one that covers his whole face.
And
What?
skin tight, too.
Yeah.
And it does not look like it's...
It doesn't breathe.
Sweat wicking or breathing.
Yeah.
Just
How
get
does he
gross.
breathe?
So, regular God asks Blue God, what have you done with these gifts? And Blue God says, I fell in love with a woman. I walked across the sun. And then I fell in love with another woman. I won the Vietnam War. But mostly I just stopped giving a shit about humanity. Do I even need to ask how many people you've killed? Blue God shrugs. A live body and a dead body have the same number of particles, so it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter how I answer your question because I know you're sending me to hell. And so, a mere piston in the inevitable machinery of time and space, God does what he did and what he will do. He snaps his finger, and the hero goes to hell.
Anti-vigilante task force.
You know how you can tell the difference between a masked cop and a vigilante?
No.
Me neither.
Nobody fucking move! This device is connected to my heart, so if it stops beating, you're all fucking dead! Senator Joseph King Jr., you are a race traitor and have declared open war on the 7th Cavalry. Surrender yourself or everyone dies! I'll do whatever you want. Okay? Take it easy. Do not attempt to fuck.
Into his grave. Oh my god.
It's the best place to put it.
Yeah.
It's actually really, really quick thinking.
Oh, God.
Wow. Well,
He's desecrated. A little bit there.
I don't know dropping the coffin on helps or hurts the situation.
I think it limits the explosion a little bit.
Yeah,
but all the debris of the
it would add
coffin-
pressure and debris. Yeah, so it might actually make it worse.
Yeah.
I mean, you jump on a grenade, right?
Yeah, but your body has give in a different way than wood does.
Yeah, but there's a body in there.
But then the debris of the coffin is just gonna shoot
Yeah.
out. I'd rather have debris of human.
Yeah, but debris would just go into the body. In the coffin.
I don't know enough about explosives,
Yeah.
but I feel like just dropping
Mythbusters, do an episode where you drop a body in a coffin.
Are you ready to venture into the great beyond?
Oh, yes I am, sir.
It's a weird timeline where he's mastered cloning, but not putting people, I assume, up in space is where he was going for?
What went wrong, Master?
I think we're gonna need a thicker skin.
Not a very good arrow for this. He's a broadhead, bro. Rude.
Maybe he doesn't have those.
Why is it rude?
Because with that kind of arrow, if you don't like kill it immediately, it's just it
gonna
won't
suffer.
kill it. Yeah, it'll suffer all.
Well, he put it through the eye. Into
Yeah,
its
no,
brain.
he did it. It was good.
Yeah.
Good shot. I guess those weren't.
Dear
Oh,
Mother,
dispense with the flowery pleasantries and get to it.
I beg your pardon, sir, but when you first arrived here, we agreed upon the terms of your captivity. Your recent behavior suggests an intention to violate those terms. Thank you again for the delicious tomatoes. Your humble servant, the Game Warden.
Your humble servant, huh?
I beg your pardon, sir. But you seem to suspect me of criminal activities. As if I were a dastardly forest brigand. Or worse, some sort of Republic serial villain. That said, I'm pleased you enjoyed the tomatoes. All best wishes and encouragement. Adrian Voigt.
The mask is so tiny for his face. Well, they can't do a talk screen now.
Yeah, they just gotta pick up a foot.
Yeah, I mean, they just need some blood, right?
I mean, there's, you know,
Once
he has
you've been embalmed, can you still test for drug?
I don't think so, because the embalming process is removing all your blood and replacing
Yeah.
it with formaldehyde.
I thought he was bluffing. Those fuckers always say the device is rigged to their hearts, and none of them actually take the time to do it. I was at the crime scene earlier, and you know what I saw? Tire tracks right at the base of the tree.
What kind of vehicle?
I'm sorry, did I say vehicle? No. No, it was a wheelchair. Hey, did you know that he had a secret compartment in his closet?
What?
Yeah, I was over there talking to his wife, and while I was there, I found the secret fucking compartment. Isn't that insane? Oh, well, when my dad was murdered, they found a secret compartment in his closet, so, you know,
picked
I
up
was
it.
checked.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
In the world of superheroes, yeah.
I don't know, maybe your pal Judd asked you to get rid of it if something ever happened, or, you know, maybe the two of you were having an affair, which makes no sense because your husband's fucking hot. I ate good guys for breakfast. All the heroes have gone to hell. His work done, God's packing up to go home. And then he notices someone waiting. But it's not a hero, it's just a woman. Well, where did you come from? Asks God. Oh, I was standing behind those other guys the whole time. Did I give you a talent? God asks. Nope. None to speak of, says the woman. God gives her a good long look. Seriously, this almost never happens. But I don't know who you are. And the woman looks at God and she quietly says, I'm the little girl who threw the brick in the air. Then a sound from above, something falling. The brick. God looks up, but it's too late. He never saw it coming. It hits him so hard, his brains shoot out his nose. Game over. He's dead. And where does God go when he dies? He goes to hell. Roll on snare drum. Curtains. Good joke.
Sorry, your time is almost up.
Nice.
Okay. That was episode 3. What do we think?
I like her.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's funny.
She's an entertaining ad, definitely. If
Yeah.
complete different angle on the whole cop thing. You know how you feel the difference between a masked cop and a vigilante?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Yes. So we find out she is Lori Blake. She goes by Blake now. I forget what her last name was in the comic. But her personality is a bit different in the show than it was in the comic.
Yeah.
Probably because of the events of the comic. And
she's the one who goes to Mars with Dr. Manhattan in the movie?
Yeah,
okay.
she's the one who was married to Dr. Manhattan to start the comic.
Okay.
And for reference, I know nothing about Watchmen, so I don't know who she is yet. I don't know like what her role was in the comics and all that stuff. So I'm just watching this as we go and finding out everything.
They do say in the episode that she's his ex.
His ex, yeah. That's all they say though.
And that he was the most powerful being to ever exist.
Yeah.
Because he actually had superpowers.
Yeah.
And he can do anything. And he lives on Mars.
Apparently, yes.
And we have phone booths set up to call Mars. We also learn more about Adrian Veidt. They mentioned him in the first couple episodes. Yeah. He's smartest, richest man on the earth. He was recently pronounced dead. Mm-hmm. This new character, Lady True, bought his company and built that clock thing.
Adrian Veidt isn't in the movie, is he? Or
he is. He's Ozymandias.
I don't remember which one that is. Is he the guy who was able to catch the bullet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
the closest thing to a superpower he has is he learned how to catch a bullet in midair. It still like hurts him, but like it's a real thing people can technically do. You got to like move with the force of the bullet and like and you can catch it with your hand. And he mastered that skill. Yeah. He also did a lot of other stuff in the comic, but we won't get into that. Although she does kind of say, she hints at some of the stuff that happened in the original comic. In her joke about the 3 men at the pearly gates. The owl guy, Smarty Pants, and the blue god.
Yeah. Which Smarty Pants is Adrian Veidt.
Yes.
Blue god is Dr. Manhattan, and the owl guy I would assume is in jail and is the person he was...
Night Owl, yeah. Who, was with her at the end of the comic. But he's not dead. He's somewhere else. He's in a castle.
Yeah.
Trying to build something with a bunch of clones. And it seems like his resources are limited in terms of what he can do.
Yeah.
Which is
the
why
implication there is he's put himself in the captivity, a forced captivity situation to try and...
Perhaps.
Maybe outsmart himself.
The game master did refer to himself as his servant. And he did sign it as Dear Matt. And he cut her off.
Yeah.
Presumably she was going to say master. We don't know, though. Who could say? We don't even know when that's happening. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I would assume it's happening now. He's had plastic surgery. Is one of the things that they...
Yeah, that's when...
Maybe he's had plastic surgery.
And he's in Argentina.
Yeah. So.
Sure. All possible. Anything else of important? The... Calvary tried to kidnap Senator Keene. He definitely wants to be president.
But definitely trying to act like he doesn't.
Well, that's what you do, right? And, they mentioned this episode is from the point of view of a character who was in the comic. So a lot of stuff from the comic pops up. They mentioned Rorschach.
Yeah.
Mention all the heroes. They hint at some of the events of the comic. She has a pager. Everyone has a pager. I was going to say, there's no cell phones in this world.
It's interesting because it's like supposed to be in 2019, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 2019. And everyone uses pagers. They still have booths, phone booths.
There's still phone booths in like now.
Yeah, not
I haven't seen one in 10 years, but I'll believe you.
No, I just saw a payphone like last week.
Wow.
Yeah, it was Pacific Bell. If you know what.
Was there like a plaque in front saying?
No, it was
the last phone booth.
No, because it was like those. It wasn't a booth, but it was a payphone, and it was like the gray and blue one by Pacific Bell.
Yeah. I remember them.
Yeah, they're still here. They're still around. They were in a parking garage.
Okay.
In Mountain View.
Huh.
If you know where that is.
I've been to Mountain View. I'm terrible at directions, so I don't know where it is. But yes, okay. Huh. Well, anyway, because of the certain events from the comic, people got scared of wireless transmissions and stuff. Yeah. So cell phones and the internet never really happened.
Yeah. It's a technology shift. It's kind of like what happened with Fallout, where they went full radioactive in that world. It's just in this universe.
They we have all our cars are electric. We have all kinds of cool technology things, but no internet or cell phones.
Yeah.
Just how it happened. All right. Any predictions? I mean, we didn't see. He said his name was Will, her grandfather, at all this episode.
Well, he did get taken
saw him in the
previously. That's an old scene. I don't count.
I mean, we did see him get taken by something. Yeah. So
and then the car he was in dropped in front of the FBI
without him in it. So
the thing that she saw in the sky was either what dropped it or something was happening.
It was Mars. She saw Mars, so she assumes or thinks maybe Dr. Manhattan gave her the car as some kind of joke or.
Or she'll find out pretty quickly that's Angela's car, though.
Yeah.
The license plate's still on it. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you all for watching. Let us know in the comments below, if you lived in this world, would you be pro or against masked vigilantes? Right? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, there's stuff you can do on YouTube. There's a button that says like. If you want to see more from us, there's a button that says subscribe. If you want to know when we come out with more videos, there's a bell you can click. And now there's a setting, apparently, where you can just get updates sometimes. Because it's super annoying and I hate it. But it's there! And if you click it, it's good for us, I think. Algorithms.
Yeah.
Comments are good for the algorithm. Likes and dislikes are good for the algorithm, believe it or not. I don't think there's any difference as far as the algorithm's concerned. It's just engagement.
Yeah.
All they care about is engagement.
So engage.
Engage. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Bye.